G'day guys, I've just picked up another project. It's a MTD Ride-on Mower, twin cylinder. It's not in working condition, but apparently it was running 5 years ago when it was parked up. It is in rough shape. It's been sitting outside for years. It's going to require quite a bit of work, but I might be able to get it running. I'll pull it off and have a go at starting the engine. Seems to have compression. It's got oil. 20 horsepower, so it's quite a decent size. Car battery. A wee bit overkill, but it'll do the job. Oh, there's a click. Oh. That's a good sign. Just had a wee fiddle around with the back of the ignition switch, and now it's turning over now, so might as well put some fuel in it and see if it starts. Give it a bit more power with the jump starter. Looks like it's not going to be that simple. I sort of expected to have to strip it down and fix a few things, but you never know your luck. Maggots are eating the bloody foam or something. Yeah, they have to. The maggots have been eating the foam. Never seen that before. It's got a good air cleaner anyway. That looks like it'll be fine for a while. Too bad. All the fuel I put in the tank has leaked out somewhere down there. Something to do with that fuel pipe. So I'll take that out and have a look. There's a bloody wasp. Don't like wasps. Die, motherfucker. sounds mint. Runs well. Got a bit of smoke coming out of there somewhere. Probably just a bit of oil. Oh, that sounds great. Good compression. Plenty of grunt. All these wasps are coming out of it now that it's warmed up a bit. Paper wasps, bloody horrible things. And there seems to be heaps of them crawling out of it, so it must be full of them. Just, I guess the heat has brought them out of their hibernation. All over the place. That is sounding really good, I'm happy with that. So that's the engine running. There's no more fuel leaks that I can see. So now I'll connect those drive belts and see if I can get drive to the gearbox and see if the gearbox is alright. Looks a bit of a mess under there actually. That down. Oh, I see there's one up there. There's a top belt which drives the gearbox back there. Okay, and that one's off. And then that bottom one runs the blades. So I'll just see if I can get that gearbox going first of all. Just try and pull that bottom belt on and see what happens. Looks like that's just slipped off.
Love to ride on it.
Now that belt slipped off again. I think it's the wrong size. It's too short and the wrong shape, so I'll pull that off and try and get the proper one on there. It did give me another belt with the mower, so maybe that's the one. I'll have to put that one on.
I love this lawnmower.
Good day. Careful, buddy. Don't do anything.
When they're broken, I'll help you.
Put that partly off. I think that is supposed to be a variable speed drive sort of thing, but it seems to be seized up. And I think that is supposed to slip up and down on there, but doesn't seem to be doing its job. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so it does. I managed to free that up, so that might work now. But I'm guessing they're roller bearings in there, so I'll give those a bit of oil. Try and free them up a bit. That'd be why the belt was slipping off, because it was stuck tight and just riding off the edge. That's much better. Better move that motor forward enough to slip that belt off now. That was running back the wrong way around, that belt, so I wonder it wasn't working. this is the new one. Seems pretty good. About the same size. And it's been sitting around for a few years, but I think it'll be okay. I can't see any cracking on it. So that'll do the job, I think. You can see that old one. Like, even if I'd got it the right way around, it wouldn't have lasted long, I don't think. It's pretty much cracked all the way through. So it was actually running that way. Well, it should have been that way, because the wide part was on the inside, so that's why it kept slipping off. So I'll put this new one on. That should be good. Alright, there's some needle bearings inside there, so I'm going to get some grease in there, pack it in. Alright, that's through. Just have to try and get the belt over there now. There must be an easier way to do this. Oh, I think that's got it. I just need to get it, this assembly on that shaft now. That's got it. Then that bolt just locks it in place. That's looking good. Nice and free. It's all moving freely. Much better. Seems good. That should be ready to go now, I think. So I'll crank her up and see what it does. All working perfectly. So you just go push it forward to go faster, and this variable drive pulls tighter on that bottom one and makes this top one wider, so it just goes faster, sort of gears it up. It's quite a clever design, really. So now I know the drive's working, I'll try and get these blades spinning. The belt is there and seems to be intact. It's just a matter of connecting it up. It's pretty much seized up. It's moving, but not very freely. Oh, there we go. It's spinning now. Very dry bearings. If we get some oil in there. It's going to be a hell of a noisy. I'll see if I can connect that belt and see what it does. There's a spring-loaded idler there. I think that's all the way back. That's got it. I'll see what that does. I'll start her up and see what sort of racket it makes. It's going to be pretty noisy with those dry bearings. was spinning alright, just very noisy. The long reach oiling can, just a bit of pipe drilled through the lid of a bottle, and got some thin oil in there. I think that's going to be better than nothing.
Oh yeah.
That feels better already.
You'd think there'd be a grease nipple or something, but there doesn't seem to be anything there.
Much better. I think that'll do me. I did notice a few grease nipples around the front wheels, so I'll give those a squirt. Pump all those tyres up. Choke cable is really dry, so just give that a bit of oil. You can only do it from this end. That's working now. Still a bit tight, but that'll loosen up with use, I think. Alright, so I've got this catcher, which is not actually off the mower, but I think I can probably make it fit. It's got a couple of hinges there. Well, I can probably just weld some bolts onto there and just slide it on. And it can just rest on the back there, so we'll see how it goes. It's got a handle here to tilt it back. I've just got to make sure there's enough room for it to come back without hitting that seat too much. That's much easier, right? The old hand blast. That's brilliant. Happy with that. effortless too. Bloody good having that catcher on there. Brilliant. Oh, done. So much quicker than doing it by hand. Probably saves about an hour pushing the hand mower around, and it's just so much easier. That was definitely worth saving.